I can't believe I'm giving out my mixing secret to you guys, man. Oh my god, I can't believe.
They use me before.
See the cleanliness in the vocals. Ah.
In the morning, in the night, I know get nothing to chop.
You don't have to trouble yourself no more, because mixing is like further mathematics. But now I've turned the further mathematics of mixing into A B C D shaki do 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 do.
Two times, I'm doing something, wanna be my mind.
This Afrobeat mixing template is almost like a course on how to mix your song, because there are guidelines for you to show you how to mix the song. Listen to the backup vocal. You can see it's clean, it's nice, it's crisp. So make sure you download your own copy right now, man. Noah Production say so. This is the Afrobeat mixing and recording template. This is standard. This is what you need to take your mix game, your Afrobeat music to the next level. No more, let me try and error. No more, let me see how this one will go. Let me just be trying it and see what will happen. No, this will actually help you in creating Afrobeat, in recording Afrobeat music, in mixing Afrobeat music to optimize it for the best good sound quality. Every plugins that is being used in this mixing Afrobeat mixing template, they are only stock plugins, so you do not need to purchase any third-party plugins. This is sick. This is mad. See, just go and download your own copy right now and shoot your game sky level. Oh no, shoot your mixing game, your Afrobeat mixing and recording game to the next level. Artists, producers, creators, this will make your job so easy. Save it as a template in your Logic Pro. Every time you want to make beat, you want to record, you want to mix, just pull it up and you are good to go. See, follow Uno road, follow me. I know the road to make sure that you are getting dope quality sound. So I need to drag your hair like this. I have to drag your hair to make sure that you are listening to me. You understand? You need this Afrobeat mixing and recording template, Logic Pro edition. This is for Logic users. You understand? It's so sweet. It's amazing. I can't wait to dive into it so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Make I not talk too much. Let's go. When you get the Afrobeat mixing and recording template, this is what you are going to find inside. This is a Logic Pro project file, because you need this to create every of the Afrobeat music that you are creating. So what I would just advise you to do is that you just save it as template. So whenever you come to Apple Logic Pro X, you just go and open it. Sweet and easy. So just come, save it as a template and save it. So anytime you want to create, an Afrobeat music on or other genres of music, it still work alongside, you understand? So you can just come and use it directly, you get. So no time to waste. Every of the track channels are being labeled, you understand what to do, and you can see, each section of the song is labeled. You can equally rename, these markers so as to suit whatever arrangement that you are doing. But a lot of people ask me, how do you arrange Afrobeat music? This is a general template of arranging an Afrobeat music. This is a general way of arranging an Afrobeat music, and that's what I'm a mix engineer myself. So a lot of music that I mix, this is how most of the song comes. And check your favorite A-list artists as well. Download their songs and equally put it on this Afrobeat mixing template. You see that I'm almost right to all the songs that you download here, because the intro, the chorus, the sub-chorus, the chorus, the verses, and that's a general arrangement. So you'll be able to go along with it as well. So there are some beat instrumentals that the producer, because if you purchase MP3 now, you understand, it's better if you have the wave format, because the MP3 format, most of the time there are limiters and all of those things to make it loud, but the wave format will give enough headroom for the mix engineer to do their thing. So I did this, there is a beat instrumental, you just drag and drop it here for the -6 dB or thereabout, you understand, you see it has a little bit of headroom, or the one with no headroom, you understand, you can still drag them. As you can see, the faders are different. Look on this left, the fader is all the way to 0 here, and here the faders is -15, you understand. And we use a lot of drum loops and stuff. If you want to filter your drum loops, you understand, to make it sound different, there you can drag drum loops and you can duplicate this channel. as long as much drums you loops as much drum loops you want to use for your beats. We use a lot of drum loops. So there are filtered drum loops as well, which I used to use. You understand? You can filter them, put delay, or if you don't want the delay, you can do that as well. 808, we use 808 and bass in Afrobeat music as well. So, and the kick, this is the kick drum. So all you have to do, if you are mixing it, you understand, you can just drag the kick drum. These are all, audio track channel, not MIDI track channel. They are all audio track channel. So if you want to mix, you can equally use your sampler, or you can bounce it out, bounce it in place and bounce it in place and drag it into this channel. Yeah. And the kick is sidechained to the bass, so it will make room. Anytime the kick wants to come through, the 808 or the bass will make room so you can hear the kick. It depends. So you can equally tweak how much of the sidechaining that you want, because it's this compressor that will trigger it. Is that everything is set for you. All you have to do is just to drag and drop. I'm giving you the tools that I use to equally mix songs. You understand? To mix the songs that I mix. You understand? These are the things that I use myself. So drum rolls, drum fills, the loops, you can drag it here as well. Crash cymbals, all those voc chops, all those things, you can put it here. Soft synth, like I said, Afrobeat music, a lot of soft synth sound, plucks, synth and all of that, we use it. Same, there's different one. If it's not soft, you understand, all the channels are appropriate for you. Just drag the session file, drag the stems inside here, and you are good to go for mixing. Even though your VSTs, you play them by MIDI, you trigger the sounds by MIDI, you can convert them into audio and drag them inside this channel if you want. You understand? So as to mix them properly. Yeah. So we have, the sub bass. I was using it for making beats as well. So there is a channel track here to record dry vocals. You understand? If you don't want anything on your vocals, just dry. I want it dry. No wala. It's there for you. You understand? We have the intro, which is filtered with the telephone effect. You don't need to use it. If you don't want it, you can use it if you don't want it. Everything is bossed, and everything is, everything goes straight through the bus. You understand? If you don't want it, all you have to do is just to come, change it to another one that you want. If you want the lead vocal setting for your intro, the backup, so many things that you can use. There are so many things for you to use here. So this is the lead chorus. If you want to use, if you want to sing your lead chorus, if there is another line for the lead chorus and another line for lead chorus as well, you can push the faders depending on what you are trying to achieve during the recording stage. And I'll tell you, there are notes for you. There are notes for you to follow. You understand? This Afrobeat mixing template is almost like a course on how to mix your songs. You understand? Because there are guidelines for you to show you how to mix the song. Like, okay, for example, if you are recording now, you are recording your vocal recording. Like I've said earlier, like I mentioned in the notes, you can come to the note here that, I've said record your vocals in between -23 to -18 peak level to get the best quality out of it. You understand? So you will know when you come to the vocal, you know that, I need to record it at mine. So you set the gain of your sound card, you check the gain where you are recording, and you know that this is the this is the set so this is the gain level that you need to get the best sound quality. So just follow what I've told you and just follow the instructions, and you are really going to enjoy this Afrobeat mixing and recording template for Apple Logic Pro X. You can see the verses, everything are there for you. The verse backup, they are all arranged. Lead chorus, chorus backup, verse 1, verse 2, verse 3 with their backup channel. If you want to do ad lib, and if you're a rapper, you understand, it equally works for you. If you're a rap, you sing, or you kind of sing rap, you understand. These are presets that will work for you. And that vocal effect that I used to do, all those things. You understand, all those vocal effects that used to make you sound robotic, and it's kind of like a pitch down vocal effect. This is it. I called it bold robotic effects, vox effects. So you can use that when you are recording, you are mixing. So they are nice. See, I'm giving out way too much, man. These are major tools that is being used to make Afrobeat music. In mixing Afrobeat music, in recording Afrobeat music, these are major tools, guys. I will not lie to you. So if you come to the mix window, which is the most important place in your mix, in the project, you understand? So as you can see how the back end is looking like, so you can see how everything is being routed, and you can see your channel, your mixer channel properly as well. You can see what works for this, what triggers this, what works for that, you understand? If you don't even have any idea of all these things are so complicated, it's small, don't worry, you can leave this place for now. Just follow these ones, drag your instrumental. Like your example, you purchase a beat on the internet, you drag it inside pram, you understand? You follow, oh, -6 dB, okay, you'll be looking at your peak level, here -6 dB, and you want to record vocal, you just come, just come, okay, I want to do my intro. Yeah, I want the intro to sound like a radio effect. I've been watching you, baby, oh, baby, oh. You understand? You go sing your lead hook, you go sing your lead hook, your lead, chorus backup, your backup, you do your verses, you do your two or three verses. If you want verse 2, you can use it as a bridge, you understand? Or you can use the intro effect, which is the voice of like a radio vox effect. You can still use it as the bridge part. And you come your ad lib, your ad lib, and yes, the song is done. Simple like that. So let's practicalize all this theory. I'm just saying, let's practicalize it. So for example, to make you know the theory, we have been talking theory since, so let's practicalize it. Like I said, this beat is bounced out from the beat production project as -6 dB, you understand, on the stereo out. So let's listen to how it sound. Let me solo all these ones. So this is the beat, and we are using Obsidon Jaye. I produce the beat, and Obsidon is the artist. So it's so nice to use a beat that I produce, that I mix, and yes, it's so nice now. Yeah. So this is a song by Obsidon. I'll put the link if you want to go and listen to the full song and everything. You understand? But let's just listen. Shout out to Obsidon. You too much. It's titled Jaye. So be watching. What you just need to be watching are the faders. See? So my aim is that I don't want to go over -10. You understand? When it comes to my instrumental, -15, -10, so that, because the most important place for you to be watching out for is your stereo out. As you can see here, I showed that you should not go over -17 LUFS. And if you're familiar with the LUFS, you understand these are the way that sounds are being measured now with our streaming. All of us, we stream online, this YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music and all of that, you understand? The way music is being measured is by with LUFS, you understand? Although RMS is still okay, True Peak and all of that for us, but when it's going out there, they are talking about -12 LUFS for Spotify or most streaming platforms, thereabout. So but this is mix, that we'll get to mastering. So before we get to mastering, you have to mix first. Do you understand? So in our mix, we still have to bring it down. You understand? Even though we don't want to go over the ceiling level, which is 0.0 for the mastering. So before mastering, it has to come down before mastering. Like this, the peak level has to come in between -3, -4, -7, -6. Although before, everybody pushes for -6, but now we push for -4, -3, because music are getting louder and louder with the digital things that is going on. So I've put in here -17 LUFS, and for the peak level -7 to -3 at least, you understand? But you can push for -4. Just try and stay in that middle, so that when mastering, the mastering engineer or you can have more room as well to do whatever you want to do. There are mastering EQs, mastering limiters that will still come on top of it. And why we are doing this mixing and recording template first, you won't be able to have a good master if you don't learn about how to mix properly. I apply the same experience that I have, that before I was mixing my songs before I started mastering, so I learned about the the art of mixing, which makes mastering more easier. You understand? So mastering will be easy when mix are easy, when mix are done properly. You understand? You need this Afrobeat mixing and recording template so that you can learn mixing first, then you progress to mastering. That's how you know. You born baby today, now baby is still when. You understand? You want the baby to start jogging tomorrow or start running tomorrow? No, you have to crawl. You sit down, you crawl before you start walking. You understand? So I'm taking you on a journey here. Just stay with me. So learn this mixing properly. This template is almost like a course because the guidelines are with you there, so you don't even need any wahala, no problem or anything. Everything is straight in your eyes. So let's listen. You are listening. Be checking. So these are the level meter and the multimeter are always open for you if you want to check while you are mixing. But I feel when you're recording, you might not really pay attention to these things. But when you are mixing, it can be open. It can be open on one side. As you can see, the only the beat is hitting -8, -7 thereabout. So there is still much headroom for us. When we are adding voices, when we are adding more things, you understand? This is just the instrumental. So that's the instrumental alone. So for example, you downloaded a beat and they gave you the wave format. You understand? So for us that download beats that is already, you can see the flat surface. The flat surface are not good, like I said, because that means that there is a lot of limiting and stuff like that on it. You understand? It's not like it's bad, but you can still find a way to use it because there are no peak. Everywhere is flat. See, everywhere is flat. It's gonna be loud, fine, but you know that we still need to process it. Just like like I said earlier on about the peak level. So you can push it down. It's still the same, but you have to push it down because it's still going to be mixed and it's still going to be mastered again. You get? But the beat has been mixed and mastered already, so you just have to be careful about the gain. So you can see I push it to -15. So there are rooms. It's is speaking at is going is at minus. The peak level is -12, -12, 10, 11 thereabouts, which is good. You understand? It's always nice to have a very, very good headroom. Headroom will make the job more nice. I'm telling you the fact. When it comes to mixing, forget about the loudness. Loudness comes with mastering. You understand? But mixing is about making sure every instrument, all of them are romancing each other. They are well blended with each other. You understand? They are sonically sounding very, very well with each other. So that's what you need. Forget about loudness for now, because one plugin can just make the whole song loud. You understand? We are not aiming for loudness alone. We want the song to glue together. We want the song to feel like one song. You understand? So let's go for let's now. So now we know that one now. So let's now listen to Obzi's voice. I put his voice on. There are 2 songs I want to play here. I hope there is enough time for us to go through the 2 songs. There's a song that the beat was made in this same mixing template. There are 2 songs here. There is a song that the data there are 2 songs in this project. There is one that the stem files are being dropped here, and there is another one that I particularly made myself in this Afrobeat mixing and recording template. So this is Obzi voice. Everything is there. All you have to do is just to put the pitch voice, the pitch correction if you want.
See my life now, brother. I know they worry.
So
Be
checking the peak level again as the voice.
They worry. From good now better.
Is it in -6, -7?
Yes.
Yeah, still good.
I give God glory. I give that glory, yeah. Tèmi kan jayé ní tèmi, mo kàn ń jayé ní tèmi, mo kàn ń jayé ní tèmi.
And his voice is routed to bus 2, and bus 2 is where, like I said, all the voices are supposed to sound glued together, so it's bus compressed. So every vocals that goes into that bus 2, which is this, where is it, yeah, this is this, you understand, they are all bus compressed, they are compressed together so that all of them can sound togetherness. There will be togetherness in all the vocals, including the backups, the ad lib, all the voices go through this, bus compression.
Àní mo ń jayé ní tèmi, tèmi rẹ̀ jayé ní tèmi.
And one thing that I like about it is that you don't need to put all the effects on one particular channel. You understand? Since everything is bussed into a channel, you understand, they can share the same effect. Apart from, I don't like sharing pitch correction. Hence why you see pitch correction is the only thing that you see on the main track channel. But everything else go through the bus. And it makes your work more efficient. It makes the computer will like you. The CPU will just be hugging you like this. Thanks a lot, man. I like you. I like what you are doing. You are not overworking me. Do you understand? And you don't want to be having system overload all the time. So all you have to do is just to, send all of them through a bus. You are sharing the same EQ, the same DSR, and all of that. And to bring something up, when we are recording this song, I can remember, if you are recording in Nigeria, you understand, especially in Nigeria, there is a lot of noise. And with a lot of us that we record in our house, in our home studio, we know that we cannot properly be able to acoustically, do our place well. So there are tendency for noise. Hence why in this plug-in chain now, this vocal chain, there is noise gate. So majorly, just look at this threshold is what you'll be looking at most. You understand? I've already, set the attack, hold, and release, which means that it's like compressor. You understand? When this thing hear noise, how long should it take to attack? How long should it take to hold down the noise? And how easily should we fade out that noise? You understand? But this is set nice. If you want to tweak it, you can. But more on this threshold, on the noise gating. Do you understand? And if you get like a stems file for mixing, firstly, you can do this as well. You can press Ctrl X on your keyboard so as to clear up the dead spaces. You can see, I just drag this file, I drag it and drop it. See, so you press Ctrl X on your keyboard and you press OK. Automatically, you clean up all these dead spaces. Yeah. So you can see no more dead spaces in the song. So, and what I like to do as well when I clean them up is that, because it's computer, it might just clean some up, not in a nice way. So I'll just be doing, fading here and there, you understand? I'll fade the front, I'll fade the back. So I selected everything and everything is faded. You can see fade in and fade out a little bit, just a tiny bit, yeah.
See my life now, brother, yeah. I know they worry, yeah. From good now, better, best. I give God glory, yeah. Tèmi kan jayé ní tèmi, mo kàn ń jayé ní tèmi.
You understand? That sounds so nice. So it's clean, it's more cleaner. And if I can push the noise gate, and if I want, so I have some backups here. Let me see them.
I give that glory, yeah.
And there are backup channel. They are also bus into another bus for only backups alone. Not the lead is different, a little bit different from the backup, vocal chain. If you want, you can push it up if you want. You understand? You can equally do the clearing of the dead spaces in the backup. All these things, you can clear all their dead spaces. Easy like that, easy. And when it does like that in Logic, just make sure that you can see all this place now. It did not, I think there is a little bit of noise that, was so loud, and Logic engine will feel like they are actual vocals. So I don't think so. So I just mute them or delete them. So you go through all of them. It makes your job more easier. See this mixing template for Afrobeat music that we are doing here. You see, it's like just a mixing course. It's so nice. It's so nice. I can't believe I'm giving all these things out, and there are presets that come with it, like three, three or more. I don't know. I know in the write up I'll put it there. I know that there is a lot of preset. I did not hold anything back. All the preset I'm using, I'm giving it out for you to enjoy and do a very, very nice music. If you do a nice music tomorrow and I go say, I'm gonna thank God for this while. Now ain't give me that code though, because nobody go give you this code except OY production.
Alive now.
So see how everything is sounding. And as we are doing, you'll be checking up your your stereo out peak level.
I know they worry.
You see, we are eating
I know they worry.
minus 6.5.
From good.
Minus 6, minus 5. You can see we are still, our peak level is nice. We can still push things up if we want
From
to.
good now better best. I give God glory. I give God glory. Yeah. They make on anything. My party.
And the channel, there is a level of the reverb that you want. If you want, because the reverb is being bossed here, so we are using chroma reverb. So very nice, sweet.
The way you they wear longer, they knock in my door. Picking my call. You they use me in the form. In the morning, in the night, I know get nothing to.
That's if you want an extra reverb. There is reverb already on the vocal chain. I like this reverb. If you have bought the Afrobeat vocal preset pack, you see this reverb there. It's nice. You understand? This reverb is so nice. So you need this Afrobeat mixing and reverb.
Before my party where you they wear longer, they knock in my door.
You can see it's clean, it's nice, it's crisp.
Picking my call. You they use me in the form.
Oh boy, this Afrobeat vocal mixing and recording template is going to shoot your game sky level all on.
In the morning, in the night, I know get nothing to chop.
It's going to make mixing sweet for you, easy for you. You don't have to trouble yourself no more, because mixing is like further mathematics. But now I've turned the further mathematics of mixing into A B C D shaki do 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 shaki do do. I've turned it into ABC, making complex things very easy for you over production. I make it cool, I make it nice. I don't like something that is hard in my eyes. I find a way to crush it down. Well, production says so, man. And remember, I used to talk about percussions and stuff and, things like that. So what I do is that, all these high and mid-range, instruments or sounds like snare drum, percussion loop and all of that, they are grouped together as well. So as they will not be making too much noise in the music, even though they have their own place and presence in the music, but there won't be a disturbance, you understand? Because in Afrobeat music we use a lot of percussion, so I make sure that I boss them before they now go to the drum boss again. So you can just study the mixer window, you understand, and see how everything is being routed. I made sure that they shouldn't be complicated. It's easy. I made sure that they are so easy to follow, so easy to learn. Like, oh, this is how I do this thing. I can't believe I'm giving out my mixing secret to you guys, man. Oh my God. Chai! This Afrobeat mixing and recording template for Apple Logic Pro X. You need this. It's going to help your job. See, it's going to help your workflow. It's going to help you, honestly speaking. You understand? So you can learn. It's almost like a course. It's not only a template. When I come with extra value stuff. So just make sure that you are, reading the notes for each track channel, so that you see what I wrote about the note and the peak level that you have to aim for the particular channel track. If it's a crash or cymbal kind of a thing, there's a level that you should be aiming for the peak level, so as everything will be equal to the stereo out. To the stereo out at the end of the day. Do you understand? So if you have a nice mix, I'm telling you the honest fact, you're going to have a very, very sweet mastered mastering, you understand. So for people that you record, you understand, you just want it to be loud so that you can play with your friends, or you can just play it for reference purposes. You just want it to be loud, so it's just recording. Like I said, you want to just record, but you are not ready for mixing. You just want to record. You just drag a bit on the internet, you put your if you drag a bit on the internet, I've put BPM counter, so you can put BPM counter and make sure that you record every of your music on the tempo. Tempo can mess a lot of time-based effect up, so make sure if you get a beat from the internet, or you download it, or you put a beat, the waveform, make sure that is on the tempo so that all the effects will properly work with them. Yeah. After you finish everything, you understand, you just want it to be loud so that you can just play it for people. You understand what you just have to do? I've put adaptive limiter there. See how this thing will turn just loud. It's just loudness you want, just for now, just for listening purposes. Yeah. So you just activate it. Understand? So you can even tweak it to taste.
Nothing to chop.
But the ceiling, it will never go over 0.0 dB, which is the ceiling level, because it's already been set here in the parameter. So if you just want it to be loud so that you can just play it for somebody, you understand, that's not mastering, you understand, that's not how to master a track. But if you just have a recording that you just record, you're excited about it, you want people to listen, or you want to send it for listening, or some whatever reference or whatever, you just want it to be loud anyway, just loud for loud sake, just put the adaptive limiter, just put it on, and you are good to go. Yeah. So as for the mix, we are aiming for in between -7 -4 thereabout dB peak level, so as the mastering engineer, or if you want to master it, when you export it out of here, or you can equally still master it if you know mastering, you understand, but you are still learning about mixes, therefore you don't know how to master yet, so you have to walk before you crawl. No, you have to crawl before you walk.
Before my party where you dey wear longer, they knock in my door. You know picking my call, you dey use me the form.
See the cleanliness in the vocals.
In the morning, in the night, I know get nothing to chop.
See, it's very nice. Everything is in. All the vocals are in order, man. Everything is in order. See, listen. Listen to the backup vocal. You understand? See, guys, you need this. You need this. I don't know what else to say about this stuff, but you really do need this. It's going to skyrocket your mixing game, your sound game. Every time I do beat review, I see a lot of mistakes that producers do make, and this will practically help you to get better in making Afrobeat music. You understand? To make it sound much better. As a music producer, a beat maker, you need to know about mixing. At least know the fundamentals, even though you don't want to go deep into it. You understand? It's not just about beat is loud, it's good to go. You understand? It's loud, it's not well defined and stuff like that. So this will help you define the element. Like I said, every instrument has their space on the spectrum. You understand? So this is going to show you. Okay. This is going to show you all those things. Like my mix is neat, it's not clipping, everything is good. See.
Better best.
So you just watch my mixer window.
I give God glory. I give God glory. Yeah. They make on anything.
You can can see the levels that the backup Vox are. So we are still hitting there about -5, -6, and a 7 there about peak level on the stereo out. That's what we want. You understand? So for example, now let me bounce it out and see how it will look. The wave file, how the wave file will look. The wave file, the way the wave file looks will actually tell a lot about will actually tell a lot about how the mixing was. You understand? So let me okay, let's just bounce. Let's bounce the whole track out. I should have just find a section. Oh man, this one long go. I will go take edit this video now. Yeah, so let me drag what we just exported out and see how the wave, file is looking like. If there is any flat spot, you understand, you know that there is every something going on in the stereo out, every limiter, every compression or something like that. See, a mix engineer going to like this. See how it's looking. You can see the peaks. You can see the peaks. They are looking like, you understand? You can see it's very, very nice that, you have a stereo out like this. You understand? You have a mix like this. When it now gets to the mastering stage, it's going to be superb for the engineer to have something like this to master with. You now see the way your song will sound. You understand? You are going to get a very, very nice mastering out of this kind of mix when you export. So anytime you finish mixing, just export it out. You can put it on in the same project. Just quickly check, oh okay, how is it looking? You can see that the dynamics in the music are they are looking very nice. The loud spots or the loud parts are the hook where all the voices are, and there's not much voice going on in the middle and stuff like that. So the loud more instruments and more vocals, those are wise, but it's still in the range of the verses and the hook. So this mix is a very, very this mix is a nice mix, 100%. So there's nothing to say. It's good to go. It's good to go, guys. It's good to go. So this is an example. I wish if I can do another example. Let me see. I have another recording here. So this beat, so I made this song in this same Afrobeat mixing and recording template, so as to see, somebody that just want to create beat, not dragging, files or stems inside the, project, so as to mix and see how it sounds. So this is what I came up with. Like I said, I'm not your best singer, so see how I'm sounding. So I'll try to keep it as clean as, just a simple, nice, modern kind of sound. You understand? Simple type of beat. Simple type beat. Register that one. Every little thing that we do, it then make my body tingle. I miss my baby. Hey, you don't see. Every little thing that we do, it then make my body tingle. I miss my baby. You don't every little thing that we do, it then make my body tingle. I miss my baby. You don't oh yo, give me oh yo, you dey give me no oh yo, give me that oh yo. Actually a vibe. These are a vibe. So when you'll be watching for the peak level, you can see the voice are sounding nice. They are just presets. It's just basic preset. It's just these are the preset that comes with the Afrobeat mixing template. You understand? The Afrobeat Vox preset. So you find it inside. So all you have to do is just drag and drop. And so when it's playing, just you'll be checking your peak level. Is is it right? See, gain staging is one of the most important things to do when you are mixing. It's actually very, very important. Just like water is important to life. That's how gate staging is important when you are mixing. So when it's being played, so just check for the peak. Look at the peak level in the stereo out.
Every little thing that we do, oh, it there make my body tingle. I miss my pay.
So we are hitting at -3, -4, minus. You understand?
It don't take. Every little thing that we do, oh, it there make my body tingle. I miss my pay. It don't take. Oh yo, give me. Oh yo, you dey give me no yo.
Something that clap is doing this thing. So I need to bring down the volume. This stuff. Understand? Every time it comes on, the level is red. I can just bring it down maybe to like 12 -12 dB.
Oh yo, give me. Oh, you don't take. Oh yo, give me. Oh.
So these are what you have to be looking out for your mix. Let everything balance together. You understand? So that your mix will be nice. So when you are playing everything, just open your mix window and be seeing everything. So as they are playing
Every
together,
little thing that we do, oh,
make sure the levels are green and a little bit of yellow.
it there make my body tingle. I miss my pay. It don't take.
So guys, this is what you actually need. Let me play this verse for you. See how this verse is sounding. I've not finished it.
Two times, and things I've been wanna be my mind. Every little thing that we
see, guys, this is amazing. This is sweet. You need this Afrobeat mixing and recording template, vocal mixing and beat recording. I don't even know what to call it. You can do a lot of things with this, and there are stuff there. There are vocal drops there. This one, what is this called? Save. Let me
I miss my pay.
let me bring this one here. No, let me leave it there. Let me bring. See how it's gonna sound.
My pay.
Oh yo, give me. Oh yo, you dey give me the oh yo, give me the oh yo.
What's that? Okay.
You don't take. Every little thing that
Like, as you see now, you can use a voice like this for the intro of your song, and if you don't even want it there, you understand, all you have to do is you can just change the boss to the lead vocal voice. You understand? It's in the radio ready effect voice. See,
honey, baby, tell me honey.
you understand? If you don't like it, you can change it, boss it to the lead vocal. You sound like a
Honey, baby, tell me honey.
You understand? They are all there, and all this, stock plugins. All these plugins are all stock plugins, easy to load, CPU friendly, so efficient. You make your workflow very, very fast. You get. So this is a nice this is a very, very nice template to have if you're a music producer producing music. You understand? I don't want to limit this thing to Afrobeat music alone, because a lot of the music that we make have so many or almost the same elements that we put together to make the music. It might just be the way we program them might be different, but it's almost the same element, right? See, whether you're a music producer, a music artist, an aspiring music engineer, you need this Afrobeat mixing and recording template to skyrocket your game to the next level easily. Complex things and make it easy, like ABC 1 2 3. You understand? So you are an artist, you just want to record yourself, make your voice sound so fresh and so neat. You need this amazing Afrobeat mixing and recording template. Honestly speaking, I did not hold anything back. These are the same things that I use for mixing myself. So the plugins, the chain, the plugins, the vocal chains are there. The plugins are all stock plugins, so you don't need to purchase or buy anything or download anything else except of this. If you have this, you are just good good to go. You understand? You download a bit from the internet now. You just want to record on it and make it sound nice and export it and see, the thing is so sweet. You understand? That's what you want, right? So what you need is this Afrobeat mixing and recording template, or Afrobeat mixing template. This is just like a tutorial, because this template is like, a mixing template plus a course, like a tutorial itself inside, because it's going to teach you with the guidelines inside. It's going to teach you, oh, this is the level you have to put this at. This is the, the way you put it at. This is how to compress this. This is how to, everything is just there for you. You can take your time, go through the mixer window and check how everything works seamlessly. Your CPU is going to like this template, because all the plugins inside are stock plugins from Apple Logic Pro X. So don't download anything else. This is what you need. OR Production says so. When I come with the bang 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 bang. Oh God. Thank you so much, guys. One love. Another time, OR Productions. Love you so much. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. OR Productions say so. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you want more vocal preset for different kind of voice texture, make sure you get the Afrobeat vocal preset pack. It has a lot of presets there. There are presets available for you already, some vocal chains for you. All you have to do, like I said, drag and drop. You understand? Just drag your vocals, or just record your vocals, and your vocals will just turn into gold. You understand? It will refine your voice for you automatically. You understand? There are some fresh new vocal chains here, and if you want more extra, vocal chains, then you need to get the Afrobeat vocal preset pack. It has a lot of vocal chain presets all for you, and they are all stock plugins only. You don't need to download any third party as well. OR Production. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Love you with the love of God. OR Production. Until the next time.